Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to 10K Bets Live. You got Renz here. No Marlo. I think he's a little busy, but I think we'll be all right. He talks too much as it is. We can never get a word in, so whatever. Joined today, it's just a threesome today. A little menage a trois.
It's kind of hot.
Yeah, it's really hot. Imagine us three. That thing would do numbers.
God.
But yeah, welcome by Cam and Josie, which those two are officially on Vegas watch. You boys excited or what?
Dude, I'm counting down. There's not an hour at work that doesn't I think about it every hour at work. I'm just like, we're this much closer.
Yeah, it's been getting me through my work days.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys been saving money?
Oh yeah. You have not saving money before Vegas. You might.
I mean, I'm losing my money right now on bets, so
Yeah. You and all of us, brother. Damn. Let's recap our bets a little bit. Let's just start with NASCAR. Let's get it over with. Just to preface a little bit, Kyle Larson he should have won the race. He had the race. Fucking NASCAR. I'm so sick of these fucking cautions. And it's not even so for everyone listening, the caution, Kyle Larson had a 5-second lead. If there's a caution, they stop everything. Everyone lines back up or pits or whatever, changes the whole race. There's 5 laps left. Caution. There's not even a wreck or anything on the track. And I mean, there was, but it's not the caution should only be for if there's debris everywhere and they got to bring out the big sweeper trucks and everything. It's just dumb. It cost me $200.
The caution should be if the guy can't if he can't drive off the track or it's not savable. But Almirola came around turn 4 and he was sideways on the track, but he saved it. Granted, he wasn't up to speed, but he wasn't stuck anywhere. It was kind of a weak caution, but under the rules, they had to throw it. But they should probably change that. But you can't we were talking in the group chat Renz, you're fucked. They're talking about a caution happening.
Yeah, that fucking guy, fucking Larry McReynolds, Danica Patrick, and Clint Boyer, they can all go to hell. It's it was rigged. NASCAR rigged officially. It's they planned it. It's yeah, this will never happen, but they're why? It could happen, and then it fucking happened. I mean, I don't know. It sucks when your guy was in first, and then he did in a way lose it on pit road. He was slower, but at least it was a Hendrick teammate.
Yeah, I will say this is my first week that I didn't win any money. I didn't see William Byron coming from anywhere, and I probably should have. But 2 things. William Byron deserved to win that race. I mean, he was the fastest car all day. He led 180 laps. I mean, they gave it to the right guy. But also, Danica Patrick, potentially the worst announcer ever.
Yeah, she's horrible. Like I said, she's a weirdo. She's I don't remember what podcast she was on, but she was talking about she has gems and stuff that she rubs for good luck and shit.
That's an Aaron Rodgers girl for you, man. Yeah, he dates weirdos.
She's just I can't stand her. I really can't. And sorry for anyone listening if they're not interested in NASCAR, but please make sure to tune in on YouTube and comment if you had your NASCAR pick, if you had Kyle Larson. Did you get fucked? I'm sure Marlo's watching. Did he mention anything yet? I mean, I just couldn't believe that loss. It really pissed me off. And what happened with Chase Elliott? Broke his leg or some shit?
He broke his leg snowboarding.
Snowboarding. He'll be out for a month at least.
Yeah.
What a dumbass. Who greenlit that trip?
I guess it's kind of tough because their season's so long to where if they didn't take trips, they would probably go insane.
You got to do something, but yeah.
I suppose a lot of money on the line, though. I'm sure he lost some money in that whole deal.
Yeah.
Well, especially because it kind of fucks him. He might not be eligible for the playoffs. And the Josh Berry dude's not good. They got to find someone else if he doesn't come back.
Yeah. But we'll go back to Aaron Rodgers and that weirdo. He still hasn't decided what he's doing yet. So that's not going to affect the Packers or anyone. No one fucking cares. I wish he'd just leave us all alone.
See on Twitter, Rich Eisen said that he talked to multiple people at the combine, and they all said that the Packers want him gone. Yeah. Which I don't believe shit when it comes to this saga anymore, but it'd be kind of cool. Get him out of here.
No, just leave. And wasn't that what it was last year? They didn't want him back either?
Not really, but then they did because anything that gets reported on the situation is a lie.
Yeah. Just go back into your darkness hole or whatever, and just I don't know.
Stay.
Yeah, leave us alone. But let's talk about some cool guys in the NFL that are back. Calvin Ridley, sports bettor like ourselves, back. I mean, that's huge news. I thought a year suspension was bananas for betting on an NFL game, but I mean,
Yeah.
I guess I get it. But at the same time, the Jags might be a wagon. I know, Cam, you're a big Trevor Lawrence guy, but they're – I looked at it right before we got on here. Plus 2,800 right now is the future to win the Super Bowl. They're like seventh favorite team to win right now.
I don't know about Super Bowl, but Trevor Lawrence and Calvin Ridley together, watch out.
Yeah, and Christian Big. I think you have Christian Kirk too.
Yeah.
And they're
Yeah.
good. And
Squad.
Travis Etienne. I mean, they might be a little bit of a wagon down in Jacksonville with that weird. What's their owner's name? Shad Khan. He's a weird out.
It took them forever to like. Well, I guess they had that weird ass Blake Bortles year, but
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they'll be all right. But another NFL news that might affect the odds for the futures. Eric Kendricks is gone. That won't really affect it. Vikings are plus 4,500. They're not going to win the Super Bowl. They suck.
No.
I don't know what they're going to do in the draft. What do you guys think they're going to do in the draft?
Right now, as it sits, I want Jordan Addison. I'm huge on him, wide receiver from USC. Especially if Thielen's gone. I'm pretty sure Thielen is leaving.
Please.
Yeah.
I hope he is.
I know what everyone says. Dalvin might be gone too.
Please.
But if Bijan Robinson's still there, you have to take him. Like that
Yeah.
dude's Barry Sanders comparisons. Otherwise, if they don't go Addison or Robinson, I want them to go corner. It'd be cool if Joey Porter fell, or I mean any of them, honestly.
I mean, you think they have to go defense. I mean,
Let's get Blair Walsh.
yeah, we probably do need a kicker. Like in all honesty, let's not do the Buccaneers draft one in like the third round.
Oh my God. Second round.
Yeah, what was that
And then
guy's
that-
name?
Roberto Aguayo.
Yeah, what a fucking bust.
So stupid.
But they have. I mean, especially like Kendrick. So I get it. It's like a cap move, but I think they have to go defense.
Yeah.
I feel like they're going to trade out of the first round and just get like a shit ton of defense. Like,
Well, we need to get younger on that end. So
yeah, well, because like Harry's doesn't have that much left. I mean,
I think the only like long-term veteran that'll stay is Harrison Smith because
Yeah.
he's a perfect player for Brian Flores. But
yeah,
this year we're gonna lose. I mean, we lost Kendricks. We're gonna lose Darius Smith. I think Dalvin Tomlinson, Jordan Hicks, Patrick Peterson. I'm not gonna lie. I think we're gonna be bad.
yeah, well, and that's why I was shocked. I mean, a little shocked because the defense is so bad. Why wouldn't you want to keep one of your key veteran players on defense? But
There's no
I guess
cap.
yeah, they got to open up cap room, I guess. But
Yeah.
They got to sign Geddes too. So
yeah, I mean, you can't let him go. So
Yeah,
I mean,
that
that's
won't
going to be a monster contract.
mhm.
I can't even imagine. But I think Vikings 4,500. I think it's a horrible bet because I don't think they're going to be very good. And the only other move today, NFL wise, Carr to the Saints. The Saints stink too. I guess we're all just on Jameis watch. Maybe Jameis will come to the Vikings or something.
Well,
I don't know.
don't forget Geno Smith.
Yeah, Geno Smith signed with the Seahawks. I don't.
Three for 105 after how many career touchdowns in the last 8 years he's been in the league now?
I mean, he got his chance last.
He did, and he blew. I fucking traded him last year in one of my dynasty leagues. Just okay, I'll just swap your backup for a backup on my team. Cool. I fucked myself.
But like you think about it, like who would you rather have Geno Smith or Kirk Cousins? Like realistically.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, Geno Smith getting $33 million a year now. Don't we have to pay Kirk 50, 55 now? If that's what the market is.
Yeah, that's crazy. I don't.
Does Cam's hat say Jizzies? No,
It does say Jizzies.
It says Cuzzies. It's the best bar in the state of Minnesota. Over on the North Loop. Not the best bar in the state of Minnesota, but I said that on It's a Bit the other week, so I had to back that up.
A bar named Jizzies would be fucking cool.
That would be cool.
It'd be
I'd
like
have a good time.
think how many hats you'd sell.
True.
That's what Marlo. Since you're listening, you should make one of those hats for your thing or whatever you're doing. Jizzies.
To my defense, I bought this hat on New Year's Eve when I was blackout. Just smoked half a pack of Marlboro Reds. And
Hell yeah.
And this is the first time I wore it, so I figured I should probably wear it if I haven't worn it in 3 months of owning it.
That's the most Cousins thing I've ever heard ever. smoking a half a pack of Marb Reds,
Yeah, it was.
buying hats. I bet that hat was like $30 too.
Oh, it was. I just threw it right on my tab. I said, "Fuck it."
Fuck it.
Fuck it. Well, a good way to make that $30 back would be going over to Better Edge, using the code 10K, getting a free $20 to place on some bets. You know, I didn't win many bets this weekend. I did horrible. I already got bitched about my NASCAR bet. I lost just a barrage of NCAA picks and NBA picks on Friday night, especially Tulane. I'm not going to be on the Tulane train anymore. Partially, I don't know.
That's breaking news.
Yeah, for now, not for basketball. Football season's a different story, but they just broke my heart. Lost me a ton of money on Friday. I didn't even bet anything on Saturday. But what bets you guys did all right? Cam, you did okay.
Yeah, I hit all week. I've been betting. I mean, it's one of the second best weekend of the year with conference tournaments, like behind first weekend of March Madness. But I won the Big South tournament. I had UNC Asheville as a future, and then I won the A-Sun tournament with Kennesaw State. I got fucked on Tennessee Tech for the OVC, but oh well. But I do have one I'm sweating out as we talk. I have Louisiana in the Sun Belt. They're down by 4 right now, but I have a bunch of them this week. It's my favorite thing to do is bet futures on conference tournaments because it pays out well, and if you actually do your research, like it's not super hard.
Yeah, well, I feel like you can get some dogs too. In
Yeah,
conference, especially the smaller ones, the mid majors. I mean, it's almost to like anyone could take it to a point. I mean,
well the Sun Belt right now, Louisiana's a 2 seed, and they're playing the 8 seed South Alabama, and they're down by 4.
yeah, that's so awesome. March is so great. I'm just so excited. I'm so jealous you guys can be in Vegas. What's the sports book you guys want to be at when you go to Vegas?
Well, we're staying at the Luxor, so naturally we'll be there a lot, which is fine because it's an MGM sports book. But last year we spent a shit ton of time at the Circa.
We're there the entire time. Like we stayed at the D just right off Fremont there, and with that we got in for free into the swim.
Oh, that's cool.
Swim and all that stuff. It was awesome. But yeah, we were in the sports book the entire time. It was nothing like I've seen before.
Yeah, it's been the Frenchman against John Jones. Yeah, I saw that. That UFC fight was pretty crazy. But why would you fight, or why would you bet against the American guy who's like been fighting for like 30 years?
And well, that's because Ricky's Mexican. I know him. But
damn it, Ricky. Yeah.
But why would you bet? The real question is why are you going to bet against like the GOAT? Like I mean, I get it. He didn't fight for 3 years, but I don't know.
Well, Sammy Stats was on him a little bit last week. He was kind of talking up whatever that French guy's name was.
Gane or something? Yeah, I don't know. I'm bad.
Yeah.
A good friend of mine bet on Gane, and he said it was not a happy room after that happened.
No, I wouldn't imagine so. I didn't bet on it. I'm a very, very casual UFC fan, so I don't really bet on it too much. But if I would have bet the American, solely because he's American. That would be the only reason. But no, a veteran move or an amateur move in Vegas you don't want to make that I made last year. I was all drunk and hammered, and like we were walking around like all the casinos, and I made a bet at like Caesars, and it hit. And I was staying at Planet Hollywood, so the next morning our flight left at like 10 a.m. Sportsbook doesn't open till like 8, so I'm like, my fat ass has got to walk. And like, you don't ever think like the Vegas Strip's like that long. It's fucking long. It was like a half-hour walk there, and I'm all hungover, and I barely made it. I think I barely made my flight just to collect my $300. I mean, because you can mail them in or whatever, but it's like I don't want to.
I don't want a hassle. It's a hassle.
Yeah, and like, what do you do if like you just never get the money? Like, oh, where's my money? If they can just be like, it never showed up. Like, U.S. Postal Service sucks ass. They would never know.
Yeah. Well, that's like the boys that we're going with, like Jack and Jake and them said that they're all gonna bet like on the app. I'm like, I don't want to do that because if you hit something big, like they can track that shit for taxes. Like we're going paper, baby.
Hopefully the IRS isn't listening. If you are, he was just kidding.
Yeah, I was
didn't mean that.
My bad.
He's only doing it on the app, and he's already got his 1099 form or whatever it is.
Yes.
I have to make copies of them.
Fun fact. So when I hit my big penis bet couch, or my penis my penis couch bet, they emailed me prize picks like, here's your tax form. Like they know. I have
I have $550 sitting in Underdog right now because of that huge parlay I hit. And I still haven't pulled it out because every time I do, they're like, yeah, we need your tax information. I'm like, yeah, fuck off.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, they didn't. PrizePicks didn't do it right away, but like once it's tax season, they're like, yeah, here you go, bitch. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck.
I
And
think
I'm sure if I like just didn't do anything with it, I don't think the IRS is gonna come after me for it. But like,
it's really
No,
not
no.
that
I'm not a
bad.
big tax evasion guy. I just pay my taxes.
No.
It's
Yeah.
really not that bad. Like I had, like we get rewards from work, and it was over $600 this past year, and I claimed it, and it really you barely noticed it. Like it's not that bad. But if you win big, then it bites you in the ass.
Oh yeah. Big
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, that's what. Like, what are you guys gonna do if you win? Like, I want one of you guys win like 10 G's in Vegas.
Fuck.
Sick.
I'm probably not coming back alive.
That'd be so tight. Are you guys gonna do anything
I
else,
concur.
or just sports bets?
I'll hit the roulette. Joe's
Yeah.
gonna probably hit the slots.
Are you guys the guys that like have like you walk in and it's like $20 on red or something like that?
Yeah, that's literally what we did last year. We sat there for about 45 minutes. I like to sit at the blackjack tables for hours too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I actually haven't really played cards in Vegas, which I definitely should. But
Yeah.
when we go, especially, there's so much shit going on. Like,
Yeah. It's also fucking intimidating doing that in Vegas too.
true.
Like for me personally, I hate that shit. But yeah, I'm sure we'll do that. And we got a lot of fun stuff planned on the side too. So
That'll be
this
awesome.
game.
Yeah, we're going to a night's game. We might go to the XFL game. I don't know though.
Yeah.
I was all hyped about it because I thought that they played at Allegiant, and they play at some like shitty like baseball stadium. But
It looks like
a soccer team plays there. It's bad.
Really?
Yeah, I don't really.
it looks like a community college field.
It's not even like I assume they played at like that big college there, like UNLV or whatever.
No,
don't play
no.
there?
It's actually in the ghetto of Las Vegas too.
Yeah.
Like I
Dude,
don't
the
really,
ghetto. If you go like 2 blocks off the strip, it is fucking ghetto.
It's bad.
like scary.
Yes.
I have a
Yes.
I have a buddy at work who goes to Vegas all the time. He's like, don't go north of the strip, like alone. Like, don't walk
No.
around there.
Even on the north end of the strip by like the Sahara and like
Yeah.
wherever the stratosphere one is, those ones are scary. I don't.
Well, last year, this is a funny story. We were sitting at the D waiting for our flights, and Jack Rossman, he looks at us. He's like, guys, I might go get a hotel room. Like, I'm dying. I need to go sleep. So he gets an Uber and he goes to this shitty motel that's right by Circus Circus. And he goes to this motel, and there's like, I mean, they have like the glass block off on the desk. That's how you know you're not in a good area. And they have like some guys freaking out at the desk. Meanwhile, Jack looks up and sees the people that are trespassed. It's one of them. And then they take a $100 cash deposit. So he had to turn around, go to Circus Circus, and he said it was like he's pretty sure that's what hell is like. Like it was terrifying. So he got his cash, went to the motel, and just slept for 4 hours. Like, dude, you almost died to sleep.
So he did that just before the flight?
Yeah.
For the flight.
Him and Jake were out until 4 or 5 a.m.
Yeah, the last night.
Yeah.
Jack and I were smart. We went to bed.
Yeah, we went to bed at a good time.
The last night you almost have to.
Yeah.
It's-
I still went absurdly hard.
Oh yeah,
I lost like $700 that night.
the last day.
I was up. And so I mean I came up with a set budget. I was okay with blowing that money. I wanted to have fun.
Yeah,
Then the lady kept coming around with Bud Lights, and one thing led to another, and I couldn't look up at the screen for the mini games on the slots. So,
didn't you lose like $700 the day we left, like Sunday morning?
oh yeah, for sure. So a little bit more money. I was up for a little bit. You guys went to go check out. I'm gonna go run away to the VLTs. And
What I think my move this year, I've decided. So last year I was dumb. I did a lot of parlays, like big ones,
Yep.
so 4 legs. This year I think just to still like be making some money, but have a better chance of hitting, I'm gonna do 2-leg parlays. So like how they have like a window of 4 games,
Mhm.
2 and 2, like 25 or $50 on each one, and then I mean I like my odds to finish at least 2 and 2 or 3 and 1 in every window. So
Yeah, that's kind of what I would do. I'd kind of just like, I'd pick like game. When I was going, pretty much all I was going was like NBA. That's like, I'd just pick games and be like, I'd pick a team, pick over or under, and then like a player prop. And I'd just do parlays that way. It's like, I do that for like 3 separate games. Then like, we go to the bar, like go run around, do whatever. It's like, 'cause then if they're like hitting, it's like, all right, we're going to need to stop and watch the rest of this fucking game.
I think out of our entire group last year, I think only Zane hit a parlay. Correct. All of us got just shafted.
Yeah.
Jake, what was Jake's the one he was mad about a parlay?
yeah, so we went to. He's such an idiot.
That was dumb.
He had a parlay. We went to the Knights game, and they played the Panthers. And to finish his parlay, he had the Panthers to win. I'm like, first of all, you're betting with your heart because he hates Vegas. Like he hated Vegas. Like you're going to the Vegas game, you should just bet on them.
You have to.
Yeah, you have to.
Bossman and I did, and Florida lost. And we were all just like having a good time. We're in Vegas partying. Jake's like leaning over the railing, contemplating jumping. I'm like, Jake, you got to stop.
Yeah.
You watch Money in Vegas. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
This. Like,
Well, and that's the best part about Vegas. It's like we go and we think losing a lot of money is like, I don't know, hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars. I've gone to blackjack tables where I'm betting like $25 hands, and there'll be some dude that comes just like with like $3,000 and he'll lose it in like 10 minutes. It's like
just tries to big dick you and
it's so dumb.
Yeah, it's like at least
I'll never.
I'm not
understand
that guy, and it's like it's funny because the dealers will just be like, yeah, he just comes by like once a week, drops his paycheck on blackjack, and sometimes he wins, sometimes he doesn't. It's like, oh my god,
Oh my god.
just irresponsible
That's-
gambling at its
yeah.
finest.
If that
That's
guy,
sad.
like was at a table with me and he pulled up with $3,000, I'm pulling my bets back. I want nothing to do with that. I don't want.
Well,
him
and
to-
that's what like because then you can like actually like especially in blackjack you can like fuck someone over. It's like
Yeah.
how you play. It's like
Yep.
and that's why like a lot of times I'll ask those people who have like $500 out. It's like, do you want me to double this 10 against this 7? Like sometimes I would, but I'm only have $20. Like I don't really care.
Yeah.
But but if I pull your break card or something, or if I get like a 2 or something like that, and it fucks you,
The worst is when you do that and then you get a guy that like just kind of is like, whatever, do whatever you want, and then you do the wrong thing and he just fucking gets
pissed.
yeah.
Yeah.
I asked you.
Yeah. Look, man, we're just here for the fun and like slam as many free beers as we can. As long
Yes,
as
I
exactly.
don't know about you, but I just brought my $50 to this table because I saw the waitress at the other table and I'm getting a free beer and leaving.
Yeah, exactly. That's like, I don't know. That's part of the game is how many free beers can I get on this $60 at this blackjack table. But
Yeah.
But yeah, well, speaking of bets, what are you guys thinking for this week? It's obviously conference tournament time, the majors. So obviously the Gophers suck. They're the last in the Big Ten tournament. They're probably going to be one and done, which they will be. I'm taking Nebraska. I don't know. I didn't see a line on it yet. I'm guessing they'll probably be kind of high too. It'll probably be like 6, 7,
Yeah.
maybe.
I'd say like 6.5.
Yeah, something like that, which Nebraska could easily cover. And actually, to be honest, Minnesota could maybe cover. They could maybe even win this game. But I'm going to end up taking Nebraska. But who do you guys think? Who do you think is going to take the Big Ten tourney, Cam?
Big Ten tourney, I actually have a good value bet. I think it's going to be Indiana. Indiana's got a big 3 with Trace Jackson Davis, Race Thompson, and Jalen Hood-Schifino. That team,
Who?
Jalen Hood-Schifino. If you don't know, you should know. And you will
I
know.
don't know. I don't know.
I actually think Indiana is a pretty good bet to make the second weekend of the tournament, depending on obviously who they play. But that team is solid, and I like their draw because they would play Maryland. But like if the seeding worked out, they play Maryland, and then they play Northwestern, who I think they can beat both of them, and then they play Purdue in the in the finals, who I'm pretty sure they've already beat twice. So and they're the 3 seed, so they're good money. I'm really high on Indiana.
Yeah, I think there's going to be upsets in the Big Ten. I don't think Purdue's going to make it to the end. I mean, or neither. I don't think Northwestern either. Personally, I think it'll be like I'm looking at the bracket right now. I think it's like I can say like Michigan State coming out of that area.
That's who I think I have one right now.
As John Rothstein says, it goes January, February, Izzo, April. for
Yeah.
Tom. He just owns March.
Yeah, I can see like Michigan State making a run in the NCAA tournament too.
I do too.
Like,
I mentioned that last week. They're actually pretty solid. But
because if they were to win the Big Ten tournament, they'd probably get decent seeding too in the big tournament, probably like a 6 or something.
right now they're sitting on anywhere from the 7 to 8 line. But I think if they won the tournament, they'd be 6.
Yeah, I think they're a pretty good value bet as far as that all goes. But I like them. I can see like Illinois making a run potentially, like Iowa. Like if those teams just get hot, they're pretty decent. Nebraska,
What's
Tominaga.
crazy, the Big Ten is so wide open. Like obviously you have Purdue who just went off this year, but last night, if Northwestern would have lost that game last night, they're the 2 seed right now. If they would have lost, they would have been the 9th seed. That's how close the Big Ten is.
Yeah,
They're just all bunched together. It'll be fun.
yeah, and even the fuckface like Wisconsin, I could see them making a fucking run. Like, I don't think they will, but like Ohio State, I'm looking at Ohio State stinks. They could probably beat Iowa. Like, you never know if there's other upsets. It's fucking
Yeah, I just had the bracket up. I think honestly, Penn State's hot. I think Penn State's going to beat Illinois and Northwestern.
I can see that.
Penn State, they're in the tournament right now, but they would firmly be in it if they did that. Was
Mhm.
Nebraska your bet of the week?
Yeah, that's what I'm taking. Like I said, depending on the line, like if it's something like really high, like if for some reason it comes out it's like -10 or something, I probably won't take it just because that's just a lot of fucking points. And Nebraska, I think, is considerably better than Minnesota. I think Nebraska is like kind of a underrated team, to be honest with you. But depends on what kind of line they get. That's who I'm taking. What do you guys got?
I have two actually. I have Miami to win the ACC tournament. Kind of chalk because they're the 1 seed, but a lot of people see Virginia as a better team. But I think Virginia stinks. They're a typical Virginia team. Like they don't play offense; they just play defense. They're very low scoring, and they've been pretty bad lately. And Miami's been slept on all year. So I have Miami taking the ACC, and then Pac-12 I have Arizona. I've been really high on UCLA all year, but they just lost one of their best players who averages 13 points a game. And UCLA, like, I was thinking about them to win the whole thing, like the national championship, but now I'm like, I don't know. So I think Arizona will take that one.
Nice. What do you got, Josie?
Well, I'm not going to get as in depth as you guys. I have not looked at anything for this week. I don't plan on betting this week, but I think I will now after seeing this Wild -1 against Calgary tomorrow at +106. I'm sure that line could change, but if you get it now, nice little profit. Carolina's, they're very, 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 very good this year. So I mean, who knows what could happen? But we're hot. We got a hot goalie. That's the scariest thing in hockey.
Well, that's just it. Is can you look in hockey? Can you like see who's going to be the goalie on that game already? Or like is it like do they decide like the day of?
It's usually day of.
Oh, gotcha. So like I'd bet that if Gustafsson was in there, but
Yeah,
like I said, Fleury, I don't trust him at all. Every time I've bet and he's been in goal, I fucking lose.
It's funny because at the beginning of the year I thought the opposite, but now I'm just like, dude, he kind of stinks.
Yeah, that just seems like what the Wild do. We always have like a decent goalie, and then like the other guy comes in and it's just great. Like, isn't that how we like Dubnyk?
That's how we exactly how we got Dubnyk, and he went on that like crazy 30-something game streak of just being unstoppable.
Yeah. I mean, it's just weird how it's like almost the exact same thing happening.
Yep, history finds a way to repeat itself.
We just gotta limp our way until Wallstead comes up, and then we'll have a Vezina winner.
That'd be sweet.
He's gonna be so good.
Yeah. Well, we're gonna need him because they're actually doing. Aren't they like got like 4 straight now?
No, dude, they're in their last 9 games. They're 8-0-1.
Yeah, they're awesome.
It's just been very low scoring games.
Which is fine because their defense has been great, but in the playoffs, like, you gotta score.
Playoffs, you have to score goals. We're averaging 2.7 goals a game in the last 10. That's
rough.
Oh my god.
Now I think Johansson's hurt already.
Oh,
but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah,
well, cool. Well, unless you guys got anything else, any other picks you want to throw out for between now and Thursday when we do this again?
I don't think so.
Oh, well, cool. Well, thanks again for everyone tuning in. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that like button, and we'll see you guys all on Thursday. Peace.
Word.
bye.